Under Adrian Ramsay's co-leadership, the Greens have reached heights never seen before. He was among 4 Green MPs elected to Parliament last year, while across the country the party now boasts 859 councillors. Another 12 elected here in the East 10 days ago.
Here's to having an amazing team in Getting.
The Netanyahu cabinet has now approved an illegal plan.
In Parliament, he and his colleagues are very visible, but few in number, prompting the question, what does the party do next? Some in the Green movement think it should be talking far more about the so-called climate emergency, rather than wider political issues.
Urgent priority now is building resilience, and I would love it if the Greens were to spend more time talking about this as an absolute urgent national priority.
Adrian Ramsay has made a name for himself as a tireless and enthusiastic campaigner. He and his co-leader Carla Dea have made the party more professional and successful. She is now standing down, so he's teaming up with another MP, hoping that his party will reward him and keep him on as one of its leaders. Andrew Sinclair, BBC Look East.
Well, this afternoon I spoke to Adrian Ramsay about his bid to stay as co-leader. He told me it was all to play for the Green Party.
At a time when people are so disillusioned with the tired old parties, and we now have a 5-party system in England, the opportunity for the Green Party to have a huge impact on British politics is like it has never been before. People are turning away from the old parties in record numbers. We could well see a hung parliament at the next election, and with experienced leadership putting across the Green message in a way that the wider public understand and agree with, we will be able to get a record number of Green MPs elected, a big number of Green MPs elected next time, to put us in a real position to be at the top table of British politics and influence what happens in the next Parliament.
Well, some would say, including your rival for the leadership, that the Green Party haven't actually capitalised on this dissatisfaction in the way, for example, Reform UK have in the local elections.
Well, Reform has undoubtedly done well, and if you look at why they've done well because of the utter collapse in both the Labour and Conservative vote. People are so disillusioned with what those old parties are offering and how they've let people down. People feel left behind by decades where the poorest have got poorer, where we've seen our NHS and schools stripped of funding, and where we're not taking the action we need for a livable future for our children and grandchildren. So there is a huge opportunity here.
Do you think you've been constrained almost by your success because now you're in Parliament? Maybe you're not seen as the place for the protest vote.
In many interviews I've been doing with you, Susie, for a long time, and many others, you've said to me you won't get anywhere by just being a protest party. And the Green Party has done well at record highs for the Green Party in the last 4 years because we have taken our message to the British public in a way that explains and communicates our values to people in a way they understand, support, and appeals to people beyond our base vote.
Are you taking your base vote for granted? Some would say that you're not focusing enough on green issues, and your rival is calling for a kind of eco-populism.
I'm passionate about taking the action that's needed for a greener future, and now I have a platform inside Parliament to press for that, build cross-party support for it, but challenge the government where they're taking us in the wrong direction, as they are on so many things.